You know what, chat? I haven't played this in a long time, but I really want to. I'm sorry to Red. We're doing it live. Yo, oh no. Chad, I can already, I'm addicted to Factorio, man. I'm not gonna lie, I sat down and was like, man, I love Tainted Grail. I can't wait to play more Act 3. I really want to play Factorio. Damn it. It's always a tumultuous time as a professional gamer when you 100% want to play multiple games. Because oh my god, I'm still loving the hell out of this too. So I wonder if can I stream? I could probably play Tainted Grail on this computer and then on my streaming machine play Factorio and then stream that to Cohh. That would work, right? Okay. All right. But we're not doing this because that's probably gonna, yeah, we're not doing that. We just got a whole bunch of info here. In fact, I think we still need to talk to this dude. Whoa. Took your wine, bro. Sorry. Boop. Okay. What's down here? Oh, how are you not gonna put anything under the cool ass bridge in like the final area? Wait. Okay, maybe not. Cool. Play Tainted Grail with a dance pad in Factorio normally. Man, y'all want to hear something crazy that somebody told me? I got a multi-paragraph DM after the stream this morning. And basically what they did was they mathed out how much I'm losing by not using red production modules in a lot of my stuff. And they finally ended on, dude, you're resource starved. Like, you should be using prod modules in everything. And I looked at that DM for a second, and I just went, he's right. Like, how many resources have I wasted? No. Like, oh God, all that oil I could have saved. All those resources I could have saved. So anyway, needless to say, when we get back, when we start up our next Factorio stream, we'll have some work to do. Yeah. We'll see. We'll make it work. I was going to go out and keep adventuring, but I think we have a lot to talk to him about. Let's get all caught up with him. So what we found out at the last stream is, I love how these are fast. Are these fast travel things? Dude, they look so similar. What we found out last stream is that King Arthur wrote some treaties with the Daurita, and what they essentially said is, and this is kind of cool about this game, I like that they did this. We could just walk through this door right now and skip this entire act. If we decided to, in fact, I'm going to save it, we can literally just walk up to this door, not get the permission from the tribes, and just do this. Or maybe it's not up here. I don't even know where it is. In fact, no, I don't want to do it yet. We're going to save it. But I think that's freaking cool. Now, he specifically told us, he's like, you could do that, or, what does that do? Or you can, do the work to get all the tribes on your side, which is, of course, what we're going to do. But, yeah. Tell me more about the Gunvalder tribe.
What can I tell you? We're gone. Only a few of us are left, scattered across all of Avalon. I'm still here, and so is One Eye. He's convinced he can take Camelot with a handful of hot-headed youngsters. Foolish dreams, suicide, call it what you like. We were brave, proud, and deeply connected to nature. Each of us bonded our soul to an animal, sharing strength between us. I won't tell you more than that. I don't want to. I can't. All of this is still too fresh for me, too raw.
How do you know King Arthur is with me?
King Arthur? His presence clings to you like a shadow, unmistakable to those who still remember him. Your words, your actions, they carry the weight of him. The way you stand, even your damn stubbornness. Arthur always left his mark on those he touched. The Gunvalder haven't forgotten. Betrayed by Camelot or not, our blood still remembers the old king. But don't mistake my recognition for trust. If Arthur truly walks with you, prove it. Show me his legacy still lives and breathes.
So Shaveslat says, thoughts on how Embark has been handling all the issues with Arc Raiders. Zero transparency, the patch notes have been a joke. Stuff as simple as achievements have been broken across all platforms since launch. Sir Shaveslot, here is what I can safely say now after with all the time that has passed since Arc Raiders release. Arc Raiders is doing well and is popular despite Embark. Embark is really dropping the ball. They basically caught lightning in a bottle, and they have been so slow in addressing issues, addressing balancing, fixing systems that were clearly designed just poorly. I've said frequently that Arc Raiders development is 90% awesome and 10% what the actual you doing. And I hate to say that percentage is starting to grow on the what the you doing side. Like, yeah, and someone just in my chat said, it got me going back to Tarkov. Dude, people have been DMing me with how upset they are about Arc Raiders. Like, it's wild. So it's very frustrating. As somebody who likes Arc Raiders, like, there's a lot of stuff in there now that it's just like, how is, like, what are you even doing over there? Belovic says, what did they do? It's more about what they're not doing. A lot of people are starting to realize that Embark is not good at fixing small bugs. And not only that, they fix bugs in patch notes and then they just aren't fixed. So, I mean, I will say this. There is one group right now that is absolutely loving this. And let me tell you this right now. Embark may be the reason that Marathon is successful. And I'm going to stand by that. Embark's poor performance on Arc Raiders as a live service is going to dramatically increase the amount of players who are willing to try Marathon. And for every player that potentially tries it, definitely some of those are going to play it long term. So, like, every week that goes by, I'm starting to think that Marathon has more of a chance of surviving. And not even because I'm not like, I still have all the same issues I have with Marathon, but like, I was thinking that by the time Marathon was going to get here, that Arc Raiders was going to be a fine-tuned PvPvE extraction experience. I thought that when Marathon got here, it was going to be like, dude, I thought when Marathon got here, we were all going to say Marathon doesn't have a chance because look how far Arc Raiders is ahead of them. That is not going to be the case. That is not going to be the case. If anything, like, people are starting to get frustrated and they are leaving Arc Raiders and they're waiting for the next thing. So, and here's Marathon here in a month and a half. And it's like, delaying Marathon may have been the smartest decision Bungie ever made. But we'll see. I mean, this is all just early conjecture, but like, we'll see. We'll see, man. Yeah. Our Soul says, Suzu, how do you reply to everyone so fast? Sorry, just amazed at the speed and reaction time of your work. So, funny story, Our Soul. I was one of the earliest adapters of AI. Suzu's just a chat GPT bot. Yeah, he's actually not even a real person. He's going to say things to convince you otherwise, but no, he's just a client. Yeah. No human could respond that fast, right, Suzu? It's impossible. Suzu says, sure. No, Suzu is awesome. One of the reasons Suzu has become such a pillar in our community is just because of how helpful they are. They kind of, Suzana Hara, in many ways, kind of embodies everything we're trying to do here. So we appreciate you, buddy. Thank you, man. No, but to answer your question, he's just great. He's great at what he does. Yep, that's all it comes down to. He's great at what he does. He's a fantastic moderator. How many tribes are there?
As of now, 4. The Volker, the Svein, the Ufra, and the Toid. Each one with its role. Each one with its problems.
I'm also going to tell you a little real talk here. When Suzu first joined the team, I had an actual long... Uh-oh, can you say right? Good. And one of the things that we were talking about is there is no possible way that someone as helpful as Suzu is going to survive like more than 6 months. No, like nobody could be as, like, the second we brought him in as a mod, we're like, he's going to burn out like after, like, nobody Nobody could last. And that was like, what is that now, Suzu? 5 years ago? 6, 7? I don't even know. It just never stopped. It's never stopped. Yep. But yeah, it's been like 6 or 7 years now, I think, and it's just, yeah. But yeah. Anyway, tell me about the Volker.
The Volker were our berserkers, Mather's chosen warriors, unstoppable in battle. But Mather abandoned them, or so they believe. Now their rage is dulled, and they're slipping into despair. If we don't reignite their spirit, we risk losing them entirely.
Despair, chat. Tell me about the Svein.
The Svein are hunters and guardians of something ancient, what they call a god. Forest devilry, if you ask me. Dangerous enough for us to keep our distance.
Somebody said, but what about the other mods? Dude, every moderator on this channel, especially our new 24-hour mods, all the regular mods, like, if a mod is here for more than a year, there is a really, really good reason they're still around. In fact, we've had a lot of mods not make it a year. It's not. You think moderating's easy, but then when you realize how much I stream and how much work it actually is, it's relatively daunting. Yeah, it's a lot. So Nuriel is a pillar of our community. Absolutely, she's one of our first mod, one of our top mods right now. Absolutely. But yeah, just it's been awesome. Except that Barry guy. We'll talk about that another time. Okay. Tell me about the Ulfir.
The Ulfra are warriors, the best of us. Or they were. They've gone silent.
Oh.
No word from their chieftain,
Jeez.
No sign of life near the haunted keep. I fear what might have befallen.
Bro, you lived in a place called the Haunted Keep? I feel like that could have... Anyway, tell me about the Thud.
Mages. Clever, but strange. Their power is real, but their methods, unsettling. They see the world differently. Useful in a fight, but don't expect to understand them. Still, strength is strength, even if it's wrapped in riddles and sparkles. Each tribe carries a part of our legacy. If we are to stand together again, we'll need them all, even the ones who've lost their way.
Oh.
Yes? Who have you managed to...
Oh, okay, we're good. Oh, man, we got a ton to do now. Hey, Barry, if you're there, I actually just saw your DM about the input thing. I will totally do that. Thank you, dude. What is this, volume controller? Oh, hell yeah, give me that. This may be exactly what I was looking for. Cool. What's a cat? Oh no, I just updated Stream Deck! Without checking with Barry. Oh, I hope. Well, we're gonna know real soon if that was a problem or not. Okay. Let's go up to Divided We Fall. Well, I'm seeing if I can find this thing. Oh, here we go. Volume controller. Output device control. Whoa, this is cool. One sec, chat. If Barry actually found a fix to this, I'm gonna be so happy. Oh, whoa, what is all this shit? Oh, dude, this might be Barry, I think you might have fixed it. Hold on, let me see if this actually is the case. So for those that don't know what's going on, I've been running into this issue for years. Where every time I have a meeting, my microphone changes its sound setting in my computer, and constantly everyone afterward is like, "Hey, why is your mic quiet? Why is your mic quiet?" So I've tried everything, and it has just not worked. So it should be a little quieter now. Let me see here real quick. Did this work? Oh my God, it works. Barry, you beautiful bastard. Thank you so much. Okay. So I wonder if I can set that button I wonder if I can set that button to auto hit every 15 minutes. We'll have to see. I'll play with it. Oh, man. McTriple says, Cohh, have you thought about having NE meetings?
Nani?
Sorry, what? What is like, what are NE meetings? Oh, have you thought about having no meeting? No. Especially these days, dude. Oh, my God. Dude, I had a meeting yesterday with another VO for Emberville, and, oh, man. Y'all are in for a ride. Nice. Sorry, it's been asked before. I noticed you're on a list of streamers to watch for No Rest for the Wicked Twitch drops. I'm wondering when you were planning to play it. Oh, so I think, funny you say that. I think that list was released today. I just accepted a sponsor thing for No Rest. I am super excited to return to that game. So I'm guessing it's part of that. I haven't gotten all the details on it yet. But essentially they were like, hey, do you want to check out the big new patch with co-op? And I was like, you are damn right I do. That'd be great. So yeah, we're gonna be checking that out soon. What's up here? Oh, we got to see what this is. Yeah, I've played No Rest for the Wicked multiple times, and each time we've played it, there's been like sizable new massive changes. So I'm very excited to return to it. Moon Studios is kicking ass with that game. Now, if they could only get Thomas under control on Twitter, we'd be great. Ew. The Avalon Crimes number 71. Most readers know the legend, a woman who helped mistreat wives take care of their husbands and built a tidy business doing so. Whoa. Jeez, dude. Crimes and crimes. What was that talk about, Thomas? Oh, it's complete jokes. One of the designers for No Rest for the Wicked is named Thomas Mailer, and I follow him on Twitter. And when I first started following him, like, super interesting game dev stuff, just like, you know, general, like all over the place. And then at some point, Thomas was like, you know what? I'm going to start going after other games. And now a lot of times when he tweets, it's like, he'll make a good point, but the way he goes about it is like really aggressive. And sometimes he just like shit talks other games and stuff, and honestly I think it's a terrible look. Like I'd much rather he just talk about game devs and stuff. I feel like he's not doing his gamer company any favors. He, like I say, I'm not saying stop tweeting, I'm just saying you don't have to like poop on other games while you do it. And also, like, one other thing, like he was making fun of PoE 2, and he was talking about like what PoE 2 is, and I was just like fundamentally it's like, no dude, have you played PoE 2? And then he was using that information as a basis for his argument, and it's like, but that doesn't make any sense. So it's like, again, just unnecessary. Like, you don't need to, you can talk about your own game and your own mechanics and stuff and not bring other devs down. So yeah, that's all. I'm still following him, and like I said, the content of the messages is generally fascinating and interesting. So, but you know, I never like seeing that kind of stuff. It just seems so unnecessary. 5 bear pelts. I think we have this. Yeah, that's all. Tell me about the capital of the Dalriata. What do you think of Hafner's stance? Does the war make any sense?
War never makes sense. It is a tool for survival. Had I refused to wage war against the Foredwellers, humanity would never have survived on Avalon. So if Gurfhanna declares war on Camelot, Avalon will once again drown in
Dude,
blood.
I can't hear that dude's name without hearing Girthhammer.
I think of it. Through your eyes,
what is wrong with
see that Camelot is no longer the place I left behind.
Photobomb by Peepers, you know it. What did the capital look like in your time?
When I gave the forlorn swords to the tribes of the Dalrita, there was nothing of substance here. A few abandoned
Who is this King Arthur?
Caves,
well, a part of his soul in us.
Lone pillar.
You know, as you do.
Nothing more. What stands now must have arisen after my time. And I must admit, I'm impressed with how they've made it their own. Their resilience speaks for itself. Man, I need a Peepers plushie. Is that a thing?
I need a Peepers plushie. If that's not a thing, it should be a thing. Throwing that out there. Okay. Trying to decide where else I want to go in here. There we go. Perfect. How's this game been? Oh, dude, this game's... Now we're good. This game's been amazing. I've had a phenomenal time in this game. It has been legit awesome. Which one do I want to use? I may actually use that poison one. That poison one's pretty badass. I love that upward slash charge attack. That is completely awesome. How is there not a troll under this bridge? Sigh. When is Cohh getting off? We have some Abiotic Factor to watch. Is Abiotic Factor playing on the other channel? Oh, man. By the way, quick heads up. The system for Cohh is going in soon. I was going to do bear pelts, thank you. So we're going to be changing how Cohh works pretty soon. In a good way, I feel. But it's going to make it so it's going to be a lot easier to watch all of Cohh playthroughs on Cohh. And what we're essentially going to do is we are splitting up the day into 3 8-hour blocks. And the rerun will play 8 hours, and then it will play again at 8 hours. And then it will play again for the final 8 hours. And then the next day, it does the next 8 hours of the playthrough 3 times. And that way, you don't have to watch the Cohh channel 24 hours to follow a playthrough. So Barry said the system should be in by the end of the month, so in like a week or so. But yeah, it's gonna make it so like one of the biggest pieces of feedback we've been getting is I like the Cohh channel, but I literally can't follow a playthrough on it because it's playing 19, 18 hours a day. So we're fixing all that. It's gonna be awesome. So, yep. I'm very excited. This will also make it so playthroughs last 3 times longer. You're not always voting for new playthroughs, which also a lot of people are like, why am I even voting for a playthrough? I'm not gonna be able to watch barely any of it. So, yeah, we're addressing multiple things with this. I'm pretty excited about it. And of course, shout out and thank you to Barry. Couldn't do it without him. Boop. Yeah, it's gonna be great. Okay. Beautiful. Max health 25. That's sizable. Hell yeah, man. Barry cooking today? Barry's always cooking. Barry's always cooking. Rob says that means no more raids between channels then, yes? Oh, no. We'll still raid whenever Cohh is live. We'll still raid back and forth. Yes. The only thing that's changing is the blocks. But we absolutely will still move people to the live content and move back. Absolutely. Yes. That is still in the cards. But that does mean that there will be times where Cohh is on while this channel is on. So that will be a new thing. So that will be new. I think we're planning on doing an emote only mode when the CohhCarnage channel is live though. So that way the mods only have to focus on one channel. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. And then everything else is staying pretty much exactly the same. Ooh, damn, look at all that stuff. Now, what is this? Shrine Sellers. Let's check this out. My lord, that emote DDPHHH. I had to do a double check there. Okay. Zen says, I wonder how well these channels would run without Barry. I'll tell you right now, they wouldn't. It's the same answer I would give you for any of like my mod team. Yeah, this whole channel is very much a group effort. 40% extra crit damage. It's a lot. All damage you deal is now considered fire damage.
Nani?
I'll try it. I'll play your game. Excuse me, chat. I am so sick of being sick. I need to start taking, like, things to boost my immune system. I wonder if there's, like, a daily supplement I could take for that. Probably need to start looking into it. Is it flu season? No, this isn't the flu. Whatever this is, it's a sinus thing. I feel fine everywhere, but up here. Up here is... Yeah, I had the flu end of last year. That was fun. But no, this is just I get sinus infections like once every few months. Yep. This place is a little confusing. I think we're going this way? Yeah, here we go. Oh. The hell are you, dude? Oh. This guy's got some HP. Bam! That's right. Get out of here, bottomless. The greatest threat on a frozen mountain trail isn't the cold, it's hunger. The Dalriata speak of bottomless, a nightmare-given form driven by an endless appetite. This creature roams the icy waste of forlorn swords, devouring anything living it can find. Its body is a grotesque patchwork of its victims? Nani? Flesh and bone crudely grafted onto a frame neither human nor beast. Each piece it consumes fills a part of the emptiness within, yet the hunger never abates. Oh, it's like being married. For those who cross its path, there is no escape, only the fate of becoming part of its hollow, shambling form. Wow. Unless you kill it, apparently, and loot it for loot. Yeah. Oh. Matrons. Oh. We just did a main quest. I think this was their previous... this was their previous leader, wasn't it? Yep. I wonder if we just found the missing head of that tribe that the old guy told us about. Jezreel. Oh, yeah, dude. I used to use neti pots and stuff all the time. Yeah, it didn't help. Unfortunately. I know neti pots and stuff really help some people, and other people, they don't really do anything. Quiet Death. Oh, I thought that was a scythe. I got so excited. A Wild Dingus. Yeah, hey, real talk, just in case anyone actually does this.
At Jezreel, yeah, just be careful not to get a brain-eating amoeba when doing this.
Little bit of real talk here. Never, ever use a nasal flush with tap water. Never. Only use distilled water. Fresh distilled water. People die yearly doing nasal flushes with unpure water. What is a nasal flush? When generally you, like if you put water up one nostril and it comes out the other side, there's lots of different methods to doing it. But yeah, only use distilled water if you ever do like a neti pot or anything like that. People die from not doing it. The Crazy says, I died doing it once. See, right there. Look at that, right there in chat. Boom.
I died doing it once.
So you gotta be careful. You gotta be real careful. Yep. Great tip. It depends on where you live, Cohh. In most European countries, the water is clean enough. That's great. That's super. I'd still use distilled water. I would still use distilled water. Because you said there, in most European countries, the water is clean enough. I don't like the word enough, and I don't like the word most when it comes to me dying from a brain-eating amoeba. Yeah, those are two words I would not like anywhere near that sentence. Yep. So, just probably best not to do that. Where's this go? Oh, this goes to the other side of that. Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay. Wow. What if that could be a little brighter? Jeez, look at that. Wait, can we get up here? I think we might be able to. Let's go see what's up here. Whoa! Other tribes claim their giants speak to them through visions or dreams, so why does our giant from the depths remain silent? Are we unworthy? They say the will of the Four Dwellers was that for the giants to obey them, but we sought to worship them. Why, then, has the Ancient One chosen not to grace us with his gaze? And since our tribe will soon turn away from our giant, we shall return to the embrace of Kaliak, hoping she will forgive our offense, our search for new gods. Wow. Can we get up here? I don't know if we can get up here, but we're going to try. Damn, where are we going? Oh. Oh, that's another bottomless. Oh, going in. I was going to say, I hope a all fire damage sword is going to be good against an ice queen. Turns out it was. That worked out well. Oh, excuse me, guys. Herp. Oh, this doesn't look, at all risky. What? This area's a little weird. Huh. Maybe there's a quest or something up here we don't have. We have a giant AoE that goes off around us every time we go in and out. Oh, God. Great. Despite being in full plate, that guy can somehow jump higher than most NBA players. So I actually used a potion that made me jump higher for 30 seconds. Okay. Whoa. Weird. Now where does this go? Dude, what the hell is this over here? Oh! I guess we're not doing that now. I don't even know what that is. All right, let's head up to where we were going. Let's go up here. This is just a little different way. Stop, Cohh, you are not playing right. I mean, that's fair, but to my credit, I never play right, so I don't know what you were expecting. Yeah. Beating bosses in side quests before you get them? Yeah, but we gotta explore. Ew, we gotta explore them, bro. Still gotta explore everything. Let's go. That blob attacked you, that's so rude. I know, I agree. What a dick, right? Ugh. Lurgay says, damn, I need to get this game. Yes. Yes, you do. This game's great. More importantly, I love supporting devs like this. The guys that made this seem pretty awesome. They learned and updated a huge amount of this game through the EA process, and it turned into something just awesome. So I gotta say, man, I am really, really excited to see what Questline comes up with over the next few years. Because this has been such a great first entry in the immersive RPG genre. They really just did so well for their first one. Pretty great. No! Oh, I saw that earlier in chat. I was hoping that it was not confirmed. So they canceled the Prince of Persia remake? That sucks. I was actually looking forward to that. That's too bad. It's really too bad. I feel like that would have just printed money too. That's what a weird decision. What a weird I mean, I wonder if the game was in a bad place or something, but that would have just been a win. Like that is a nostalgic game for like anyone over 30. So that's really oh, they canceled a bunch of other stuff too? I'm gonna have to get the list. Freaking Ubisoft, dude. I really, you know, I sometimes feel that gaming would be better off without that company. They've dropped the ball so many times, and they've screwed gamers so much and introduced so much negativity to our space. It's just like, I really wish they would just. There's so clearly a large amount of people at Ubisoft that are only in it for the money. They prove that all the time. I really just kind of hope that company falls under, so all the talented game devs can go get hopefully better jobs, where their passion will be more appreciated. But yeah, it's really unfortunate, dude. What's this? Cave by the Cliff. Let's check it out. Yeah, it's super weird when gaming development companies. It's really weird when any company that makes art becomes ruled by shareholders. Like it's just so weird. Like it's just such a backwards ass thing. Yeah.
Stop right there. I don't get many visitors. None I trust, at least. What do you want?
Capslider says, what would happen to all of Ubi's IPs if they went under? So if Ubisoft actually went under, then most likely what they would do is they would liquidate the company. Or they would either break the company apart or liquidate it. If they were to break it apart, then we would see like an Embracer Group style shattering, most likely, where we would see like studios get spun off in like genres and like creations and things. Maybe support studios get grouped together. But in terms of IP, it kind of depends, because unfortunately, like they could just form up a company during dissolution to hold on to the IPs to then charge money for them later, which honestly sounds exactly like something Ubisoft could do. They could also try to sell the IPs, which I think would be the best for gamers, because then hopefully they'd go to a company that actually wants to make a good game out of them. But I mean, it's interesting because these days I have no idea. Like there's so much kind of rot at Ubisoft that I don't know how bad it gets at the top. So we'd have to see. Yeah. Yeah, that company's rotten, dude. That company is full of people that don't care about games, and it's so obvious. Who are you? Who? I really want to know.
I don't care about your name, so don't waste time worrying about mine. Let's just say I'm someone who knows enough to stay alive despite the odds.
Nice. Did you know that you can feed stuff to your pet and make it amount? I have! Yes.
You ask too much, outsider. Some things are best left buried. Now, tell me why you're really here, or leave before someone less forgiving finds you.
Last thing I'm going to mention about Ubisoft. For anyone new or hearing this for the first time, please keep in mind that I'm only talking about the executives at Ubisoft. I actually have a lot of colleagues that work for various Ubisoft companies. They're kicking ass. A lot of them feel the same way I do. I would never talk about the rank and file about that. It's 100% the people steering the ship, and it's terrible. I'm looking for an adventure.
Nope. No adventure here. Just me, minding my own business. And I strongly advise you to do the same. Leave.
Yeah, there's a lot of very talented people. I mean, there's a huge amount of talented people at Ubisoft. It's the reason that they've survived this long. But yeah, it's really unfortunate the decisions they keep making. Over and over and over and over. Trends are set in stone. No! Oh, okay, dude. All right. Am I gonna have to get a pitchfork and a torch?
The article says they might scrap the Black Flag Remaster 0. Oh.
You're gonna scrap the Black Master or the Black Flag Remaster and freaking finish Skull and Bones? What? Like, how dare you? What? We all wanted the Black Flag Remaster instead of your dumb game. Instead of that stupid, horrible game. And now you're not going to give us the Black Flag Remaster we all wanted instead of that junk? Ah! What are they doing? What are they doing? It's insane. Okay. All right, I'm done. Dude, that guy looks awesome. Yeah, that's like... Oh. You know that It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia meme where the guy's sitting there like... That's how I feel when I hear that. Like, can't comprehend the stupidity and greed. Okay. Can't accept it. It's not insane, it's a money thing? Bro, how? Okay, a Black Flag Remaster is essentially just an I win release. That's all it is. It's just an I win release. How would anyone not want to get that? Ooh. Yeah, dude. I'd buy 10 copies. Rude. Oh, glare. Hitting a target is a 5%. That's okay. 5%? Really? That's it? It's a little weird for this state of the game. According to a comment on Reddit, Black Flag isn't canceled, it's delayed. Good. Good. That's good news. Delayed's fine. Hey, delay it until it's good. Like, I would never argue for, like, delaying is fine. Delaying is 1000% okay. You're never going to hear me whine about a delay. Because if a game is delayed, most of the time, they're just making it better. Right? That's why things get delayed, to make them better. Gamers win when that happens.
Company, and I don't trust you.
Okay. Let's go. Is it a remake? I have no idea. I mean, unfortunately, companies throw around the terms remake and remaster. I mean, the companies don't even know what those terms mean anymore. So we can never really agree on that. Yeah. Oh.
At CohhCarnage, don't know if someone mentioned it, but Ubisoft is heavily restructuring the entire company into 5 main studios who will all have their own focus. Variety has an article, but no idea if I can post the link.
You can post it with a little bit of yeah, we're fine with links in chat if they're about what we're talking about. Just make sure you add some text to the link. So when you link the article from Variety, be like, this is the article about Ubisoft's dissolution, and we're fine. Do you think there are remasters that lose money? Absolutely. Yeah, remastering a game, well, remakes especially, but remastering a game still takes resources. In some cases, a lot of resources, depending on how old the game is. So just like anything like that, it becomes, you know, in money in, money out situation. So if there's like a game that's not very popular, and then they have to, you know, redo the engine for it to work in new versions of Windows, that's expensive. And then if no one buys the remaster because it was kind of a niche game or something, then, you know, that's a real consideration. But with a game like Assassin's Creed Black Flag, I mean, that's a game you could still run on a current day system. I could go download Black Flag right now because I own it, right? So remastering that, like, it would depend on what their definition of remaster is. Are they remaking it in a new engine? Are they just like, what are they doing? Why is it being remastered? So at that point, it kind of depends. But if they're doing like a big graphic upgrade and stuff, then absolutely the cost benefit may not work out. Yeah.
Halt! No entry, outsider.
Why not?
Because I said so.
Rude. You sound just like Vron.
Compliments will get you nowhere.
Rude. What is this place?
You don't even know where you're trying to barge in?
You're either very brave or terribly stupid.
Why not both?
This is the village
Briar.
of the
Thank you,
Volker
bud.
tribe,
Nice.
and we don't need your kind wandering around, gawking like fools.
I want to gawk like fools. I'm just passing through.
Then pass through some other way.
I'm on here on behalf of the voice of the tribes.
And you've got the seal. Funny how he only remembers us when he needs something. Fine. Go on then, and speak with our chieftain, Angsver. Just try not to piss him or anyone off. The only other way out of this village is a long drop straight down.
Madmen. Nice. Brian says, why am I not a VIP? Because you aren't a VIP.
You don't belong here. Mother speaks and I listen. She says you must be tested.
Mater? Why does she want us to fight?
Mother is everything. Strength, purpose, the voice that guides us. And you're the trial she set before me. I won't fail her.
I wonder if I can beat this guy with a torch. Ooh, you're actually kind of beefy. Okay, fine, I'll take my sword out. Dude, he's got like a delay on his swing. Boom. Sorry, bud. Oh, what? Stealing? Awkward. I didn't even earn the stuff off him. That's rude. Elder Soul. Whoa.
The few points I've read regarding the Black Flag details are resynced, as they're calling it. They are redoing the combat to be more like the new games, removing the modern-day stuff, more focus on RPG elements and denser islands with the Anvil engine at CohhCarnage.
Okay, that's not a remaster. That's not a remaster. That is something different. And I don't know what that is exactly. So that sounds more like a remake. Yeah, that is a remake. And honestly, without the current day elements, almost a reboot. Damn. That is not a remaster. They're changing the combat system, they're updating the engine, they're changing what's in the world. Yeah, dude. No, there's nothing about that says remaster to me. Is that good or bad? I think it depends on how they do it. I think it could be awesome. To be blunt, though, I did like the combat system in Black Flag, so I'm not sure how I like those changes. But I like the more focus on RPG. I love it looking better. I mean, there's a lot of things about that sound like it could be great. I'm not adverse to a Black Flag remake. That's fine. I'm always willing to check stuff like that out. I'm gonna take all your fish. They're my fish now. This is a really nice house. Nice. Yeah, but Cohh, aren't you worried about Ubisoft? I mean, I'm always worried about Ubisoft. Of course. We all played Skull and Bones, dude. One of the biggest failures in gaming for a long time was that game. And it was basically their baby for a long time. Worse than Concord? Maybe. Maybe Skull and Bones is worse than Concord. The reason being because of how long it took Ubisoft to make Skull and Bones. I don't know how much they spent on it over the years that they did. And then it failed spectacularly, and they still tried to develop it. So, like, the amount of money that they spent on Skull and Bones over the years, I need to go outside and sleep. It very well could be a Concord. Yep. Benner says Skull and Bones is getting land combat with Season 3 this year. They're still updating that game? What? Hold on.
Skull and Bones development cost is reportedly enormous, with recent October 2024 reports citing figures between $650 million and $850 million over its decade-long, troubled
I need a
production,
source for that.
far exceeding initial
That's
estimates
insane.
of $120 minus $200 million, and contributing significantly to Ubisoft's financial issues despite its release in early 2024.
I knew it was bad. I didn't realize it was that bad. That's, I think that would firmly put it outside of Concord's. There's 284 players playing on Steam right now. I still need to see a source on that, but that's insane. That's insane. It's actually insane.
Greetings, stranger. I'm Engsvar, the chieftain of the Volkio tribe. What brings you here?
When I entered the village, one of the warriors challenged me to a duel.
Taig. Taig was a problem. The poor man had gone mad. He claimed to hear Mother's voice, that the goddess was commanding him to fight and die a noble death. Someone would have granted him that death long ago. It would have been kind.
Little bit of real talk.
But defeating a madman in combat brings no honor, so he suffered. And we suffered alongside him. Your act was an act of mercy.
Ouch.
It's good that someone finally took it upon themselves to do it. We'll need to inform Helmi, Taig's widow. It's best if you handle it. Offer her your condolences. And don't worry. She'll understand that it had to be done.
I kind of want to do this now before we do the main quest, because this sounds really crazy. One thing to keep in mind about Skull and Bones is it does use its own launcher. So there is a good chance that there's actually sizably more people playing Skull and Bones than on that. I mean, to be fair, there could be a lot more players. Yeah. I don't know how many there are. I don't know if they're public with that info. But, yep, something to consider. It's also on Xbox Game Pass. There you go. Also good info. So there'd have to be enough people playing it for them to continuing to develop it. So it would be interesting to know how many total players there are, though.
Oh, Tiga, what have you done? Why did you leave me like this? So brave, yet so foolish. What am I supposed to do now?
Drought season is so 3 minutes ago. Now it's all about the flood. Water time.
Water time. I think I get like a water jug down here or something.
Oh! You startled me. Barging into a Del Rita woman's house without knocking. You're lucky to still be breathing. Wait, you're the one who gave him a good death, aren't you? I'm Helmi.
Oh.
Yes, Tiga was my husband. And I suppose I should thank you.
I'm sorry about the duel.
I'm only sorry that Tiga is gone. But I am grateful to you. You acted honourably, allowing him to challenge you. No one else was willing to do it. The Del Rita think fighting a madman is dishonourable, as if madness could be caught like a sickness. Matter help me, it's utter nonsense. My poor Tiga.
Ensvar sends his condolences.
He'd be the first I'd like to kill. But without my husband and without my calling, I don't know what would happen to me if they'd cast me out. Well, I'll manage somehow. I've survived one heartbreak with Mother. I'll survive another. Now, please, just leave me alone.
Pig was yelling that Mater ordered him to kill me. Do you believe that?
I don't believe Mother was speaking to him. And I know what I'm talking about. Before I got married, my greatest dream was to become the Volker matron. But I believe that he believed it. That's why they thought he was mad. If I had become a priestess, Tiga would still be alive. I would have loved him from afar, but at least he'd still be here.
You couldn't have predicted it. Don't blame yourself.
It's hard not to. Maybe there was something I could have done. Maybe I missed some symptoms, signs that his illness was getting worse. It's nice of you to try and comfort me, but I need to deal with my grief on my own. Though I'll admit, right now, I'd gladly kill half of my tribe. Especially those who refuse to grant him a good death.
You think Tig was mad?
Maybe he was. He definitely hadn't been himself lately. You see, my Tega was never a particularly pious man. I sent him to appease Madar with an offering once when my health began to fail.
Uh-oh.
I won't lie. I was frustrated with my own weakness because going to the temple had always been both my duty and my joy. But Tega went there because he loved me deeply. That's when it all started. I recovered, but he kept going to the temple. Sometimes multiple times a day.
Man found religion.
He said Madar was speaking to him and that it was his duty to listen to her.
Why was he visiting the temple so often?
He said the fate of our marriage and the fate of all the Volker depended on it. The problem was he started taking all the food we had and we began to go hungry.
Oh.
That's when the real arguments started.
Wait, what?
So what fate of our marriage was he even talking about?
Yeah.
Now that I think about it, it was such a stupid reason to fight. I should have gone with him, found out what he was talking about. But what's done is done. Teague is dead.
I would go to the temple and maybe I'll find out what caused his symptoms.
Go ahead if you want to. I've been there myself, but Madar didn't say a word to me, as you can probably imagine. But who knows? Maybe you'll get lucky. Maybe there really is something that reveals itself only to the chosen. If you find it, kill it for me. In Tega's memory.
Oh, dude, are we going to go to this temple? And is there going to be like a frickin' some kind of weird, like, creature that took over? Oh, Lord. Okay. Hold on one second. Basco Kid says, have you ever heard of this game? And then linked the game. And I can safely say I have never read that game before. Let me see what this is real quick. A third-person open-world RPG inspired by classic role-playing roots. Follow a man haunted by his past as he faces his inner demons in a world shaped by faith, fear, and survival, where every choice leaves a mark that time cannot erase. I'm not sold on the combat system. Oh, that's pretty cool. That was a great disarm effect. Oh, and dude, actual deformation on his chest where he was stabbed? That's rare. You can see the wound and everything. It's very pretty. And I kind of just want to walk around in this world. Jeez. Did he just jump over a puddle?
Power reveals the man. In your case, we didn't have to wait long.
Who the fuck are you anyway?
Wait, what? Oh, that's cool.
What the fuck are you
Dude, he timed out the sequence in seconds? Wait a second, but then he didn't do it. Hold on. Wait. Time out. What is he doing? He said surprise attack. And then, yeah, it looks like he's planning the stuff. But then it starts and he just doesn't do anything.
What the fuck are you waiting for?
Am I not reading that right? Wasn't he supposed to, like, quick slash and distance throw? Oh, wait a second. No, he's planning over here. Oh, he's like moving through it as it's happening. As you can see, this guy already has the... Look, that dude already has the sword in him. What a weird, cool system. That's fun, man.
What are you waiting for?
Huh. That's cool. Basco Kid says, that surprise attack mechanic is what got my attention. Yeah, agreed. Oh, I don't like this loot window. It's super limiting. Looks like it was designed for console. I wonder what the general inventory looks like. Oh, I like the interface. When he clicked between the things, it just moved the camera over like a table instead of just opening windows. It's very immersive. How long is this? I don't want to... Oh, this is really long. Okay. But yeah, hey, no, short of it, that looks cool. Yeah, I'll look into that, dude. I appreciate it. Thank you. We'll keep an eye on that one. That looks fun. That looks fun. It looks a little indie. There were some things about it that didn't look great, but there were also some things about it that looked very interesting. So we'll probably take a look. All right, set it this way. What was that game called? Oh God. The Verithorn? Hold on. The Vernihorn. I don't know what that name is, but there it is. The Vernihorn. Yeah, they may want to workshop that a bit. I don't know, maybe a little. There is in chat if you want to check it out. The Vernihorn. Yeah, that's... Wait, am I saying that right? No, I'm saying it right. Weird. Maybe that means something in a different language. That would be my first assumption. Okay. Nisa and Elspeth's house. Steger's house. Let's go up to the temple. Kind of sad there's so much fog up here. I'd love to like look over the land. Oh Lord. Vinny, thanks for the sub, dude. Appreciate you, man. Thank you, thank you. Oh, Inner Studio seems to be a Polish-based developer. There are so many good games coming out of Poland these days. What did you guys put in your water? Seriously, Poland, what is going on? They're becoming like a game dev capital. Pretty wild. Okay, that's a creepy ass door. Is that a four dweller door? What is this? Oh, maybe we're supposed to sleep here. Give that a try. Can I use these? I can't use whatever that is. Okay, that wasn't it. We can leave. I don't think we're supposed to leave. Okay. Oh. Volkers. Wait, what does that say? Increase physical damage by 20%. Not bad. So I think I need to like drink something here or do something. Because it doesn't seem like there's a lot here. Is there a switch somewhere on a... Maybe it's a time of day thing? Maybe. I don't know if we have any hints for this area yet. Maybe we should just keep going and come back. Okay. Oh, no, there is no switch. You need to complete more quests. Oh. Okay. Thank you. Cohh, I've started another Cyberpunk playthrough, scanned Gary, and I had no idea his real name was Gerald Winkler. I know, right? That's kind of great. All right, let's go talk to the main guy. Yoink. Ooh. And this Vulcaner Warborn set is pretty damn good. Hey JP, what's up, buddy? How the hell did you get sick again? Dude, I know.
So
I
you're
know.
the one who lit up the sad
Frickin'
old
worst.
pillar. You almost caused a stir among those sad lumps.
Wait, what?
Almost. So, I guess you're not exactly what they've been waiting for. But you've certainly piqued my curiosity.
What are you talking about?
This tribe. Once hailed as mighty warriors. Now they're just sitting around, waiting for someone to save them. If it's not their matron they're hoping for, then it's for the pillar to flood the village in scarlet light. They've lost their purpose and are desperate for someone to give it back to them.
Ourself says, hey, Cohh, when will early access be ready for Emberville? Summer of this year. We're very excited about it. In fact, we've been teasing this a little bit. But, well, actually, you know what? No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to tease right now. I'm not going to tease it right now. We have gotten the incredible and phenomenal Alex Jordan on the project. He is actually narrating the trailer. And then we also have another person in the trailer, which is like, so that's going to be awesome. Yeah. Anyway, but we'll talk about that more later. What's a matron?
That's what they call their priestess.
It's not Ben Starr.
She disappeared long ago and never returned. The Volker claims she
Or Matt
took
Mercer.
Mater's favor with her, leaving them cursed. They act like a spoiled child whose mother suddenly got cross with them, and they can't understand what is happening. It should be amusing, but somehow it's not.
Is it Keanu Reeves? Oh, yeah, it's Keanu Reeves. Yep. What does the pillar glowing even mean?
That's a good question.
Oh.
The pillar reacted to me when I first arrived, although very faintly. And now it's reacting to you for some undeniably fascinating reasons I'd love to hear about. But here's the real puzzle. Why does the pillar respond to creatures touched by the weirdness? And what exactly are they waiting for if nothing is ever enough? I doubt even Angsvar could answer that, but you should ask him anyway. I'm quite curious to hear what he'll tell you. Meet me later at the temple, fellow brother in the weirdness.
Oh!
I have a feeling we'll have plenty to talk about.
I wonder if he's in the temple now. Okay. Alex Jordan of Baldur's Gate 3 Sex Sounds fame? Yes. So Alex Jordan has been in a lot of incredible roles. He was the lead in Dragon Age. He was all the leads in the Altars. But one little lesser known role that Alex Jordan played is he was in Baldur's Gate 3 only for the sex sounds. In fact, from what I understand, he didn't have a single word of spoken dialogue. They literally brought him in, and he is the voice actor for the sexual sounds for males in Baldur's Gate 3. It's on his wiki right there. You can check the wiki if you want to. Yep. So that's pretty amazing. Dude's awesome. Okay, can I touch this? No. Can I look behind it? Yes. Is there anything secret? No. Okay, let's go see if he's at the temple real quick before we keep going. Oh yeah, no, dude, he was also Mr. Hands in Cyberpunk. He's done a bunch of awesome roles at this point. Yeah, he's incredibly talented, which is one of the reasons he was one of the first people I asked to be in Emberville. Mm-hmm. Alex Jordan was one of the first calls I made. Let's go the other way. Mm-hmm. Bloop. Is this where he is? No, he's all the way around inside. Good. What is Alex doing in Emberville? He is doing the trailer and also all of the sex sounds. But that's it. Yep.
Hello again, fellow outsider. Welcome to the heart of the Volker's desolation.
What's a pick doing among the Dalriata?
Why, chasing mysteries, of course. You know what I find most fascinating about the Volker? Almost all of them carry the faint scent of the weirdness. The traces of it run through their veins, like tiny sparks lighting them from within. That caught my curiosity, so here I am, trying to satisfy it.
And Ansvar lets you stay just for that?
Angsvar let me stay because the pillar glowed when I arrived, and everyone decided it meant something. Salvation, a new beginning, anything to pull them out of this mire. I turned out to be none of those things. So I promised him I'd at least try to figure out how to open these damn doors without the matron's totem. So far,
I'm sorry, the what?
I failed spectacularly at that too.
The matron's totem? They live in their temple?
There's no priestess, no goddess, and barely any believers. Hardly enough to call it a temple, is it? Faith breaks so easily. That's why we don't believe in locking it away in buildings. Or people, for that matter.
Okay, I'm going to be honest here, and I definitely don't mean any offense. This guy sounds like all the other Dalriada we've talked to if you were to add in a sizable portion of Puss in Boots. I don't know what it is about this guy, but I feel like he should be a cat wearing a flourish hat and boots. Like I can hear the normal accent in there, but then he's got this like little thing at the end of his words that sounds just like that. Am I going crazy here? Let's try again.
Other than their famous battle rage being less about their goddess's wrath and more about the weirdness churning behind these doors? Not much, sadly. The mysteries just keep piling up as they always do. Speaking of which, there's something I want to ask you. You're not one of my kin, yet you almost feel like one. It's a bit distracting. Tell me, what's your secret?
How do you know I'm not a Pict? There's a bit of a Fore-dweller inside me.
Huh. That is certainly interesting. And it might have answered more questions than just this one. Might have sparked a few more too. We'll see. Hopefully.
Callus asks, would you say the quality of this game continues from its hot start? Yes, this game has become completely different from its early access. Yes, especially when you factor in the expansion and everything too. In fact, congratulations to Awakened Realm and Questline. They just recently announced that they passed 1 million copies sold. Freaking awesome. I hope that paves the way in iron for our next Questline game. Because, oh man, I can only guess what's coming next after this level of quality for the first product of this type.
Applause, please.
And then said, how fun is this game in your opinion? It's a great immersive RPG. I've had a blast with it so far, and it's a very solid immersive RPG. If you like those types of games, you've probably played all the other ones, and this is a great addition to the genre. Yeah, there's a lot of great things in this game. Spartix.
Hey, the quest Cohh has pinned is super easy to miss. Took me 30 minutes to find. There is a small pathway above the temple entrance. I hate spoilers, but it's a time saver.
Oh! Thank you. No, that's fine. I appreciate that. That's just yeah. I must have totally missed that. Yep. Look at that. If I was paying more attention, I would have seen it. Appreciate you, buddy. Hi.
Blessings.
Thanks. That was a great non-spoilery tip. I really appreciate that. That's okay. Brian says, that's what I was saying. No, Brian, you told me specifically that I had to do other quests to continue this one. Remember? Which is not what we had to do. Okay, who are you?
No matter, as you've probably guessed, I'm frail. That's what they call me when they cast me out of my tribe. I took refuge here because I thought it best to hide in plain sight. Please, don't turn
Brian
me in.
says no,
I'll
read
die
the last
out there
chat.
in the wilderness.
Right, hold on. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Hold on. Brian's a regular, so hold on. He says, hold on, Brian, I'm scrolling through all the sexy talk about Baldur's Gate 3. Hold on. Oh, Lord. Need to do side quests to open. Need to complete more quests. And then you say, this quest will let you in. Brian, did you just tell me to check your chat log knowing that your chat log was incorrect? Because I have to admit, that's kind of a 5 IQ play. That's pretty wild. I literally just fact checked you on your own request and confirmed that you were wrong. Am I doing this right? I'm confused. He says, "Okay, I forgot." You're an interesting individual, Brian. I like you. That was an interesting sequence of events there. I don't think I've ever had somebody tell me, "Fact checked me, you could do that," and then I did, and it's like, nope, that was... Brian says, "I'm sorry, it's fine. I thought it was funny. Don't you worry about it. Nothing to apologize for." First, tell me what you're doing here.
Nothing wrong, I swear. I take some offerings from the altar
That
when
gave me
no
a
one's
laugh.
looking.
We're good.
But no much. Just enough so nobody notices. Sometimes people come seeking comfort, and some want to hear Mather's voice. I'm no Mather, but I can't turn a blind eye to a
Girl, you
suffering
role-played
soul.
a god? The Volker won't be happy you're here.
But you don't look like a Volker to me. I'm no wrong, am I? Perhaps you'll grant me the mercy I won't find among the tribes. I'm no harming anyone here, I swear.
You literally got a guy. Were you the one speaking to Tig?
Tige. Such a poor, good boy.
Thanks,
So
Turbar. Appreciate that, bud.
misunderstood. He'd give his life for his wife. But I doubt she knows that because the poor lad can't get a word in edgeways. Oh, she's always complaining that she'd sacrifice herself to Mather for him. But between you and me, she was never fit to become a princess.
Damn,
Too
girl!
eager and aggressive. And Tige, he's such an honest man, truly. He could have done better.
Girl, I am sorry, but that's not your judgment call to make. This is messed up. Tig is dead, and it looks like it's your fault.
What do you mean? Dead? What happened? Oh, I've been so worried about him. He's been gone for so long, but death. Oh, Tige.
His voice acting is awesome. The Volkner thought him a madman hearing voices. No one else wanted to grant him a good death.
Oh, what a tragedy. It's all my fault. I should have stayed quiet. Oh, what have I done?
So he wasn't insane. He was just talking to you.
I thought I was helping him. He would come to me.
Man, I
talk about
never
his
would have guessed
problems with Helm.
this would have been the end
I
of the
helped
quest.
him the best I could. I comforted him.
This game keeps
like a good
surprising
mother
me.
should. Mather is our mother. I just wanted to help her out.
Damn.
Give that nice boy some hope in honor of my own children who now gaze upon Mather's face. My fate is now in your hands. I wouldn't be able to best you in a duel.
I love
What
that this
is
game
your decision?
is still surprising me almost 100 hours later in the last act, and I'm still being surprised by quests. That is awesome. If you promise not to speak to anyone again, you can stay.
Thank you.
That's fine.
Oh, thank
She
you.
didn't do it on purpose.
I promise I'll be as quiet as a mouse. No one will hear a word from me. May Mather's light shine over your path.
Cool. I think that's an okay. That's an okay option. Yeah. Did you see the game topped 1 million copies? Dude, I did. Yeah, we were just talking about that earlier. Super cool, man. Super cool. I'm thrilled to see them succeed. Brian, oh, it's all good, brother. Don't you worry about it at all. I was smiling the whole time. We good. Oh, hey, the powered do.
Hi Cohh, just wanted to
Hi.
say I loved your videos on Ark. You revived the game for me, along with your analogy with extraction shooters. Ark was my first extraction shooter that I had ever played, and your wise words of saying that it was just my turn with the loot kept the rage away and brought back the fun into gaming for me.
That's awesome, dude.
So heaps. P.S. just came in here to say this.
Well, thanks, man. I really appreciate that, power do. Yeah, that phrase also, when I heard that phrase, it's a great way to think about it. And I think that if people can really, if you can fundamentally incorporate that kind of thinking, it's wild to say this, but I'm going to say it. If you can fundamentally incorporate that way of thinking, you will have more fun in your video games. Legitly. You will enjoy your time in your games more if you can actually fundamentally feel that way. To be fair, it took me years to get to that point. I'm not saying it's a switch you can just turn on and off, but you can work towards it. Every time you play, you can work towards it. You can work towards it. And, yeah. Yep, Mahakmar says some people like hoarding pixels and it will hinder some. Mahakmar, here's the thing. There's a certain type of gamer that should never play PvPvE extraction shooters. If you don't like chocolate ice cream, I'm not going to recommend you Rocky Road. If you don't like losing gear at all, I don't recommend Arc Raiders. And if you go in with the mindset of, I hate losing gear to other players, why would you play Arc Raiders? It's more of the go in with your eyes open, know what you're getting into, manage your expectations, and that's how you have a better time. So it's, you know, if people are like, man, I love Arc Raiders, but I hate dying and losing all my gear. I hate it. It makes me not want to play the game. Cool. You should check out a game called Helldivers. It's a co-op PvE experience, and you never lose your loot, and it's really fun. You get to play with your friends. Like, you know, it's that kind of thing. Like, don't put yourself in positions where you're not going to have fun if you don't want to either work on having fun or, you know, like it's just lots of things. Lots of good reasons there. Okay, let's go.
It's always a pleasure.
Oh, let's go talk to the head guy now. Oh, that's true. You can lose your support weapon and backpack in Helldivers. Not wrong. Not wrong. Battle Red says, the only problem I have with Arc Raiders taking each other's loot is that they all come from Speranza to bring back resources for Speranza, so why are they all taking each other out? Battle Red, it's interesting. The devs actually responded to that directly. They want the human element. They want the human element. Yep. So even if everyone has the exact same goal, humans are going to human. So, and you have to remember, the point of view from the people leaving Speranza is that they're for Speranza, but that's not the point of view of the people playing the game. The point of view of the people playing the game, they don't care at all. So, yeah, it's fine. It's just, you know, it's just people, you gotta, it's, you know, it's just a framework for the fun. Yep. Boop. Have I done all the armor quests? I've done most of the quests up until now. Oh, it's night again already? Dude, does it just not get dark here? Oh. Okay, I guess it was kind of dark. I think the mirror, or not the mirror, the kind of protection wall thing makes it look a little more day than normal. Hi. He wasn't mad there was a woman hiding in the temple. He believed she was the voice of Mater.
So my Tega never lost his honor. He was deceived. At least now he can rest in peace. His name no longer stained by madness. Oh, if only I could get my hands on that blasphemous wretch. Tell me, who is she? Have you killed her?
She's been dealt with. You should just move on.
Not like I have much of a choice, do I? At least my Tega got his justice. Thank you, outsider. You've done a great service. May Medar guide you on your journey.
Do I smell a VIP?
Hi, Doug. Awesome. See if this. I'm gonna see if this is actually working. Fallen Mystic, love it, dude. Nope. Still can't give subs. I tell ya. Twitch. Why you suck? Power Duo, I appreciate that, man. Thank you very much. The game didn't allow you to betray the promise? No, generally in this game, when you tell someone you're going to do something, like specifically, you then do it. Yeah. They use like some specific wording a lot of times. But it looks like we didn't have a choice. Yeah. Where's the main house? This one. There we go. Girthhammer sends me. He wants you to attend the moot.
Really?
Hey, Beowulf, thanks, man.
A representative of the madmen forsaken by Mother. Does he think I don't know we're the joke of the other tribes? What? Does he want them to laugh in my face instead of behind my back?
Gryffindor wants the tribes to come to agreement about Camelot. Wait, what about Madman?
That's what we are in the eyes of the other Dalrita. Sure, they respect our berserker's fury, when it's not too frequent, and when it happens to serve their battles. But deep down, they see it as madness. They're afraid that in our rage, we might mistake them for the enemy.
Gryffindor wants the tribes to come to an agreement about Camelot.
An agreement? For centuries, every tribe has only looked out for itself. A single conversation isn't going to change that. Besides, with the others there, we'll never be treated as equals. That's just the way it's always been. Unfortunately, I must refuse. The vocal tribe will not join the moot. We have our own issues to attend to.
Can I help you with something?
There is one thing, but I'm not sure you can do much about it. It's embarrassing to ask an outsider for help, but I have no other choice. Not far from the village, there's a hill that used to be the seat of our elders. At least, it was. Until bandits moved in and likely killed everyone there.
Oh,
They've
rude.
destroyed the bridge, fortified the stronghold, and now they sit there, practically spitting in our faces.
They took over the land of the Dalriada next to a village full of warriors?
I know. We've fallen far.
Ouch.
Once, we were a proud tribe. Now, we're stuck watching petty thugs parade around our own land. Mother is clearly showing us what she thinks of us.
You didn't try to retake the Elder seat?
We did. We lost too many good warriors. We underestimated them. On top of that, many Volkir left to join One Eye. So our numbers are thin. We don't even have our Berserker potion. We lost it, along with Mother's grace.
I take you want to reclaim the seat of the Elders?
Yes, but if my warriors couldn't do it, I don't expect you to manage it alone. Still, maybe if you could sneak in there somehow and... I don't know. Either way, anyone who helps drive those dogs off our land will be rewarded.
I'll take care of it.
I appreciate your courage, though I hope it is courage and not just foolish bravado.
Okay. Leave. Shattered Pride. Let's do it. Oh, it's fine, Brian. I love coffee in my coffee hole. Man, me too. I also love Abiotic Factor. We're getting perception up more. Get that crit rate skyrocketing. Great. Oh. Let's go. Blaze Onion says, I was pumping iron the other day. Oh, were you? Super. Oh, rude. Yeah, Drakov, I saw. I was looking at my follow list yesterday. I saw that Dan is playing Abiotic Factor. That is awesome. I hope he's having a good time. I wonder if he's going to make it all the way to the end. It's a long game. I hope he does. It's so worth it. Hey, Dolly, how have you been? I hope you're doing well. Elevator oh. Okay. Let's see what's over here for a second. How are the kitties? Kitties are good overall. Unfortunately, little Zoltan had a bit of a tail issue recently, but outside of that, everything's been good, and he's healing well, so. Yeah, dude. Overall, it's been pretty great. Hope you're doing awesome, too. Charming Crone, thank you for that sub, friendo. Really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Let's do this first. What is elevator pass? Excuse me. Huh. Okay. Did I finish the DLC? I did. Canon, interesting enough, I know about Jade Empire. I have never played Jade Empire. Maybe one day. Be unstoppable? Go on. Interesting. Is there a switch here somewhere? Oh, maybe we come down here. Yeah, I don't think we can go up here. Am I missing a, like... Oh, wait. Nice. Maybe? Yeah, buddy. Okay, let's go. Yo, thank you for giving away this Black Good Vibes mug. Really appreciate that. Awesome, awesome. Heck yeah. Thank you, Z Good Vibes, for that. Man, that swings really fast for a big sword. Ooh. What do we got going on in here? Great. Is it really dark in here for you guys? Kinda? Okay. I just looked up at my preview, and the game is like sizably darker. Oh God. No. Maybe like there? Is that better? What do you guys think? No, it was fine. Oh, so okay. So a lot of people are saying it was actually fine on my side. All right, well, we're not going to worry about that then. Maybe my preview's just dark. Okay. We'll leave it where it is. Thanks, chat. Just looks a little washed out. Yeah, we don't want to do that. We don't want washed out. Cool.
Stay focused.
Whoa!
What's that noise? You're no match for our band. This is going to hurt.
Bam!
This is gonna hurt.
Bam! Oh, almost there. Bam! There we go. Nice. Okay. Was that our bear? No, that was their bear. Halberd. I'm going to loot all that because I don't know if we've gotten that before. Heck yeah, man. Dude, we actually got killed there, by the way, for those that saw that. I didn't trigger that. Yeah, that triggered because we died. Pretty cool. We're going to bank the spear. I'm going to keep my swords. The dude was barefoot in the cold. Hey, Constantly Chris, congrats on your win. Thank you again to the Good Vibes for that giveaway. Thank you, bud. We like go in here? Ooh. Okay, I see why they wanted this place back. Scrambled eggs with vegetables? That's the first time I found that in this many hours of this game. Oh my god, that's awesome. I want some scrambled eggs with vegetables. This sword looks insane. Dude, this sword is awesome. It is the business. Look at this thing. Oosh. Lovely. Looks like a WoW weapon or something. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Oh. What? What is this? That's cool. It healed me. I didn't know it did that. Huh. Squidgy says, holy Cohh emote, subbing was a good choice. Ah, thanks, man. I'm glad you like him. We have an amazing artist named Julia who does all of our Cohvatars and all of our emotes. And yeah, she has just knocked it out of the park with those emotes. We actually just updated the 24-hour channel with like 30 new animated emotes. She did a great job with them. Tons of new emotes in there. And they're all fantastic. Hey, have a good one, Power Dew. See you later, buddy. Appreciate you stopping by, man. Have a great time in your raids. And I will be returning to Arc Raiders pretty soon. I think we're getting some new content pretty soon, so I'm looking forward to seeing what that's going to be. I think we're getting a couple new maps and stuff, which would be great. Okay. Oh, hey, by the way, Squiggly101, I saw that message. Thank you, bud. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you, Suzu. Oh, look at all those tomates. Dude, all this fresh food. Oh, man. Hey, chat, I need some suggestions. I'm making chicken fried rice tonight. What do you guys recommend for vegetables in your chicken fried rice? Daniel says, did you see that the CEO is saying they're looking into a walkable Speranza? Yes! And I think a walkable Speranza in Arc Raiders is awesome. As a fully optional, completely unnecessary addition. So I think having a walkable Speranza would be very cool, but there has been some musing that they would replace the menu system with walking around, and I disagree with that vehemently. I think a lot of people are never going to want to walk around Esperanza, and that's okay. I think some people like me would love to, but yeah, that was a little weird. Like the idea of having to walk to every vendor to use them or walk to a place to leave. Like no, don't do that. Don't do that. That's going to make a lot of people very angry. But the idea of like a place you could click on the map and you go into it, and then you can walk around Speranza. And you can go dance at the club, and you can meet friends there and do social stuff with them, or maybe there's mini games, and you can go talk to all the vendors and actually walk in their stores. Like, that'd be awesome. I think that'd be a great addition to the game. It would really play into like the role play aspect of it, which I think a lot of people love. But yeah, there's been musing that they're going to make it like they're going to replace the menu system with it, and I am totally against that. I think it's any addition like a walkable Speranza should be 100% optional, and people that don't want to deal with it should never have to. By the way, I definitely saw it. So broccoli, snow peas, a lot of carrots. Yeah, I'm doing onions and probably green pepper. Oh, green onions, that's a good one. Green onions and garlic. I put those in everything. Corn and chicken fried rice, and mushrooms. I would not have thought of those, but maybe. Cat saying, no corn.
Stay focused.
Oh.
Oh, is that supposed to hurt?
Man, the fighting in this region has gotten a lot more interesting. It's really nice not just one-shotting everything. I like it a lot better. Yeah, I'm thinking right now we'll do carrots, onions, maybe a green or red pepper, garlic, there? Green onion. And then I use like sesame oil.
You survived that.
Good soy sauce.
You're no match for our band.
Oh, and maybe mushrooms too. That's a good idea. I don't like green peas. I know that's weird, and a lot of people think that's like sacrilegious, and I agree with you. It probably is, but I've never liked green peas, dude. There's something about them. I don't know. Never been a fan. Yeah. Oh, and an egg. Yes, an egg. Got to throw an egg in there. I don't think I've done it with an egg yet. I need to get that. Oh God, ow! Right there. Oh, I did not do a lot.
Your wealth is ours.
Cool. MSF&G. I have never put MSG in food. Not even once. Wonder if I should try it. Huh. MSG is good. You're missing out? Really? Huh. That's I've never like gone and bought MSG. Maybe I'll try. I'm going to the store to buy a bunch of things for dinner tonight. Maybe I'll try some. MSG stands for make shit good. Wait. Okay. I remember when I was younger, there was like debates going on if MSG was okay. I'm assuming all that's been put to rest, right? What is MSG? MSG is a monosodium glutamate. It is a very very well used addition to food, and it
Did you hear something?
It's Scumrod. Who the hell are you? It makes food just a lot more tasty for a lot of people. Oh my God, you hit hard, bro! Look at this.
Take that, fool!
Bro, he just killed me. Damn, Scumrod. I had to go into freaking King Arthur mode to kill this dude. A burning axe and a cooling axe. Okay, that's kind of cool. It's like salt, but umami. Big salt propaganda. Well, you know what, guys? You just convinced me. I'm gonna get some MSG tonight and try it in my food, and we'll see how it goes. How much do you normally add? Just like shake it over it like salt? Is that about it? Not like salt. Very little. Use a pinch. Oh, okay. What we got up here? Oh. Maybe a little ginger? I do use ginger. Yep. I have ginger that I put in too. Yep. Love ginger and chicken fried rice. Uh-oh. Am I going to live here? Nice. I hope Cohh's fried rice turns out better than his ribs, sir. You clearly have been in this channel too long. You shouldn't know those memes are illegal. Okay.
Is that supposed to work?
I mean, yeah. Champion spear. Are cozy nights drinking back? No, not right now, dude. I'm sick. I'm not drinking right now. Maybe when I'm done being sick. You know what would be really cool? When you swing this, the sword goes above the middle. It'd be kind of cool if when you were holding this down, like a line appeared on your screen where you were actually going to hit. Because the amount of times I put that white dot on someone's head and then swung over it, it's too damn high. And these dudes are a lot tougher at night. Nope. We will be doing none of that, sir. Thank you. Oh, didn't need that war club. Let's drop that. Cohh thinks he's ever going to be done getting sick with 3 kids. Oh, I know, dude. We're doing our best.
You're only making me angry!
I was just talking earlier today, getting tips from chat on good things to help boost my immune system. Apparently, I'm going to be getting a zinc supplement today, too. Oh, my God. So tired of being sick, dude. Let's see. I wonder if do I need this anywhere? Is there like any reason to use that? Also, I just realized something. Can we respec the expansion tree? Chat? Whoa. Because I spec'd the entire expansion tree over Rogue, and I'm not really using that anymore. So I kind of want to go back and try to respec it all to Strength, to the Strength one. I don't know if I can do that. You need to go back to the shrine to do it? Okay. Whoa! Bro! Oh, can I mark that? Okay. We're just going to leave that there. Just found a tomb by accident. Hell yeah. Oh, perfect. Tomb of Sir Galahad. Oh, it's Sir Galahad's tomb. Dude, I bet that's going to be a good one. Galahad was one of the only knights that actually talked back to Arthur. Oof. Oh, no. What I wanted to do is I spec'd the strength arm into charge attack. And I don't really do a lot of charge attacks, so I think I'd rather spec into something and then use it. Like, I think I want to spec into the AoE stuff. Are they actually going to move towns now that we've done this? That'll be kind of fun if they do. Where am I going? You know what? Holla! Okay. Let's go. You're welcome. How are you, bud? Dude, he has been chilling up here so hard today. Woo! Oh, is he asleep? He's probably asleep, isn't he? I tell you, these people in their sleep. Bunch of lazies, man. Bunch of freaking lazies. I've reclaimed the seat of the elders for you.
Really? How? No, don't tell me. Let it stay between you and Mother. I feel she has a hand in this. Thank you for stepping up for us. I promised a hefty reward, and now it's yours. And since Mother helped with reclaiming the seat of the elders, maybe her grace will also guide us with the matter of the empty temple.
The empty temple?
Frigg, the matron who served there, disappeared one fateful day. We searched everywhere, but it was no use. It was like she vanished into thin air. The sacred totem of Mother, passed down from matron to matron, disappeared with her. Without it, we can't appoint a successor. And the temple has
Funny
remained
story.
empty ever since.
Well, first of all, let's do this. Why did she leave?
It's hard to blame her. She left after the massacre of Gunvalder. Her daughter was with a man from that tribe and was in the village when it happened. Frigg was furious that we didn't come to their aid. But tell me, would anyone have helped us if the situation had been reversed? Of course not. I've spent years questioning whether I made the right decision back then. Even now, I don't have an answer. And I no longer have the strength to dwell on it.
Damn. I take it she's important to your tribe.
You're right. Only a matron can brew the sacred potion that allows us to enter the battle frenzy. Without it, the Volker tribe isn't worth much.
Okay. Cannot think of one.
Anyone know if there is a place to vote on upcoming games or a thread of suggested games for Cohh to take a look at? Keeping in mind new releases and Cohh's whims take precedence? Lol.
My Discord DMs are always open. If you go to cohh.tv/Discord, you can double click on my name after you've signed in and synced everything, and you can just send me a PM. So my DMs are completely open. That being said, like you did mention at the end, I'm pretty much sold on what I'm gonna play. I'm like doing Factorio in this right now. We got some sponsored stuff coming up, but I'm always up for suggestions, and I'm always up for like, hey, this game looks cool, you should see this kind of stuff. Yeah. So that's definitely appreciated, and DMs are always open for that stuff. If you want to find her, I can help.
We gave up searching for her a long time ago. It's pointless. Mother made her judgment clear.
I know, right?
But if you're set on trying anyway, speak with Bride. He'll know more than I do.
Dude, isn't that supposed to be out this year? I think it is. I think it's supposed to be out this year. Which is huge, man. This year and no date yet? Dude, I am so ready for our big, full Valheim run. It's been way too long. I'm going to do another big build and everything. Oh, yes. Those cozy streams were some of the most fun I've ever had, just sailing around and mining and building. And yeah, dude. Game's awesome. Go not setting time aside for the Fallout 3/New Vegas remaster shadow drop. I've heard about this. Is it sad that I'm at such a state with Bethesda that I'm not even sure if I'm gonna play those? Like I at this point, their remasters and stuff. If they do like an Oblivion level reboot, maybe. Bethesda called Oblivion a remaster. It's not a remaster. Oblivion was a reboot. So if they're using their same incorrect terminology, and we actually get like a Fallout New Vegas in like a better engine kind of thing, yes, I will play that. I would love to play that. But if they're just gonna re-release it with a few little changes to capitalize on the Fallout TV show, zero interest.
Just drink some water.
Zero interest.
It's always a pleasure to see you, fellow outsider. What brings you here today?
Angsvar said you could tell me more about the missing matron.
Matron Frigg. I doubt she'd have been pleased to see me here, in a place that belonged only to her and those who came before. The Volkers say she cursed them and left, that Mater herself hid her tracks so she could never be found. They're wrong. At least about finding her. She may be gone, but her presence is everywhere. You just need to follow it.
Somebody said, I disagree, it was literally the same core game. So here's the thing. Oblivion was not the same core game. They made some important, you can sprint. There's all sorts of changes. They made changes to combat. But most importantly, you can't call it a remaster if your game is in a different engine. That is literally, you are remaking the game in a different engine. It might be the exact same game, but a remaster does not denote an engine change. That is a different thing. That is not a remaster. You do not change the engine in a remaster. A remaster, the whole definition, is if you make small changes to bring a piece of art as its canon art into the future. That is a remaster. You're keeping the source content. But they didn't keep the source content in Oblivion. They literally remade it in a new engine. So I would call it a remake. I think I called it reboot earlier. It's a remake. I'm sorry. Oblivion was a remake. A reboot is when you change the source material and make it new. A A remake is when you just make it new. A remaster is when it's the same thing, just carried into the new day and age. Those are the definitions I go by. Obviously, companies and other people use different definitions, but those are my definitions. Like nice and easy, and they all fit in a nice little category. So I don't know why anyone doesn't use other ones, honestly. Because that's what's made sense up until this point. So it's only until recently that companies are using them as like marketing terms. Kind of like what they did with alpha and beta. Alpha and beta used to mean something. Alpha was when your game exists without foundational pillars in it. Beta is when your game is buggy and unoptimized and not finished. Now, those are just marketing terms. Yeah, come join us in the Battlefield 6 alpha this weekend. Bullshit. It's a demo. Like, come on, man, you're not even using the right words. Like, you're game devs, you should know better. But yeah, that stuff is all just kind of fallen to the wayside over time, unfortunately. Now it's all just marketing buzzwords. What do you mean?
You've seen it by now. On Avalon, the weirdness is always there. Thick in some places, thin in others, but never truly gone. And everyone leaves their mark on it. Some faint, some strong.
Oh, yes.
But someone like the Volker matron, she'd leave a trail bright as a blaze. You just need to find it. When you find the totem, don't go running straight to Angsvar. Bring it here instead. If a new matron takes her place, these doors will close to both of us forever. And I need to know what's behind them. I'll repay you, I promise. Answers and more.
Oh god, wait, I can bring it to the head guy? Or this guy? I already found the totem.
Oh, now that is exciting. But please, the honor should be yours. You're the one who put in all the hard work, after all. I'll be right behind you.
Oh, I didn't even get to choose? Wait. Okay, we're going. We're bringing it to Answer. There we go. We're good. On top of everything that was announced for Ubisoft, they just announced an Assassin's Creed Altair half-scale statue, 500 made, for 3,300 euros. Okay. No, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Put on here. Apparently, someone's saying do him first. Okay. Yeah, JP already probably bought one. Yep. Yep. Not wrong.
It's always a pleasure.
Apparently, we have to go talk to him. Right behind you. Right behind you. That was actually really fun in X4. That was a great reveal. Dude, stamps. I know. In fact, I have some stuff to talk about with that. They sent me a cool little thing that I need to unbox. I'm very excited for Mugenics. Ever since we interviewed Edmund McMillan, excuse me. Yeah, dude, he is so passionate about that game, and they put so much work into it, and it seems like something really special. I'm excited. Yep. I found your matron. She's dead.
With our luck, it couldn't have ended any other way. But the totem, was it with her? If so, we can at least name her successor.
Oh, the door has a prompt now. Okay, well, we did a quick save before this, so let's do this first. Here it is.
Could it be that Mother is finally smiling upon us? Thank you. Feels like seeing the first light of dawn after a night that refused to end. But this isn't the end of our misfortunes. Ooh. Elspeth, the girl chosen to be the next matron, took her own life today. Threw herself onto the rocks.
Why would she do that?
Hard to say. It's been a dark time for all of us. But maybe she had her own burdens. Ones we never saw. Shame she chose such a dishonor. Shame she did it.
Are you sure no one had a hand in this?
Certain. She was well liked. Nobody would have had anything to gain from her death. And I refuse to believe that any Volker would kill their own kin, especially not a matron to be.
What now?
We need a matron, and if she won't name one, I'll have to do it myself. It goes against tradition, but I don't have a choice. Maybe you should check Elspeth's hut. See if she left any notes or hints about who should follow her.
Academy says, I wasn't thinking remaster, remake, yes, but they didn't do what you think, meaning rebuild in UE5. They kept the old engine and layered UE on top of it, same as Demon's Souls. That's true, but I would still say that that goes far beyond a normal remaster. Like, and I still would use the term remake, even though they did basically just kind of wrap it, I guess is a good way to say it. But even then, like, if anything, there's a new type of update that came from Oblivion. Like the idea of taking a game, but wrapping it in a much higher end engine, which takes significantly more work than a standard remaster. I feel like if anything, that's something new, but I would say that that definitely falls more under remake than remaster. So we're definitely on the same line there. And I think I said reboot. I definitely meant remake when I said that. Oblivion was not rebooted. No. All the source content is generally still there. Actually, you know what? Let's do our hut now. Let's go up and do the hut. But no, those are good points. Yeah, good points. Ghost Stalker says they also still added features like running. Yeah, I mean, there was other minor gameplay changes, and well, in some cases, I guess you could argue that's pretty major. But yeah. Or I think we're all on the same page. Hi.
You? What are you doing here? Haven't you done enough?
Look at that belt buckle.
You're the reason Elspeth is dead now. If you hadn't pried into Volca business, she'd still be here.
What are you talking about?
You brought back the matron's totem. We hoped it would stay lost forever. But now the doors are open again and Elspeth's worst fears have come true.
What is going on? Elspeth didn't want to be the matron?
No. Frigg had chosen Elspeth's mother as her successor, but then Frigg disappeared and Elspeth's mother fell ill. Everyone feared that even if the totem was found, we'd be left without a matron. On her deathbed, Elspeth's mother named Elspeth as her successor. She never wanted it. But you don't refuse your dying mother, do you? We thought the tribe would eventually move on, find new ways to worship Mather, and leave this madness behind. But then you showed up.
Oh, chat is saying you get an extra area and loot if you do the other side first. Really? Okay, well, let's. Couldn't Elspeth just refuse to become the matron?
And bring down the wrath of the entire tribe on us both? After everything that's happened in Volca, do you really think they'd calmly accept her saying no? They wouldn't care about our plans for the future. Plans that don't involve Elspeth being stuck in the temple forever. To them, it's an honour. This entire tribe is worthless. They all see themselves as Mather's chosen, yet they act like sheep who can't survive without a herding dog.
Damn. What was she so afraid of?
You don't know? They didn't tell you? Being the matron is torment. It only ends in death.
What?
When a matron undergoes initiation, it's said she becomes a living vessel for Mather's wrath. It's like drinking that cursed potion. Your veins burn and your mind screams for blood. Our matrons spend their days isolated, barely holding back the berserker madness that threatens to consume them. They rely on calming herbs, meditation, whatever they can, but they need an iron will to endure. Elspeth wasn't like that. She wore her heart on her sleeve. She loved people. She loved the mountains. She wasn't meant to spend her days alone in a dark room, hovering on the brink of madness.
Why didn't you just run?
I wanted to.
I would have become nameless and lived among the non-reader, anything to stay together. But Elspeth, she couldn't. She said she couldn't break the promise she made to her mother.
But she did.
And what about her promises to me? How would they any different? A broken word is a broken word, whether it's to me, to you, or to Mather herself. She didn't want to live without honour. But she died without it anyway, and I couldn't stop her. I couldn't do anything.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, me too. Now you see why we don't like outsiders prying into our business.
That's fair.
Here, Elspeth left this letter for you. I found it among her things. She must have written it when word got out that you were looking for Frigg. Take it and go. There's nothing left for you here.
If you're reading this, it means you've succeeded, and I am gone. I couldn't tarnish my honor or niece's by running, so I chose the only path that is a little less dishonorable and affects no one but me. Damn. I wish there was a way to end it all. No matron deserves her fate. It isn't a blessing, it's a curse. The only way for our tribe to be truly free is to break it. Please let it be someone with unshakable resolve and nothing left to lose. Let it be someone who fully understands the magnitude of this choice. Let it be someone who is nothing like me. Wow. I'm going to eat these scrambled eggs and vegetables. That was delicious. Cannot think about is the Coalition Book Club still a thing? Dude, I haven't had time to read for like years. Not yet, dude. Yeah, I'd like to think that I'll return to the Coalition Book Club when my kids are a little older and I actually have time in the evenings. But these days I'm doing bedtime 3 times a week. If I'm not doing bedtime, I'm probably doing a cozy because, you know, so once time opens up, I would love to do that again. I haven't even read the latest Stormlight archive, man. I'm thinking about rereading the whole thing when I have time because I'd love to. But yep. From what I've encountered so far, Twitch doesn't read. Dude, we did a book club. We did a book club for the Stormlight archive by Brandon Sanderson. And I had DJ Weed on and a great guy who actually, God, where's he working these days? I think he's still with Gorilla. His name is Stephen Lumpkin. And dude, it was a fantastic experience. It was awesome talking to them about it. DJ Weed's a huge Stormlight fan. So, you know, we had a lot to talk about and it was really fun. It was really fun. So I think it's all on YouTube if you're interested, but I'd like to do more of those in the future. Yes. Oh, wait. Before can we go in and zone in the door now? Let's go check. How about a Cozy Co reads to chat a couple times a week? Bro, I can't read to chat. I mean, I have time reading to chat in video games, like just a book. Like it destroys my throat, man. It just doesn't work. I wish. Any more Factorio tonight? Yeah, we're gonna be playing Factorio tonight. Oh, he took the totem. Okay. Do a hard save here. Excuse me. Let me see. Excuse me. Oh, really? Funny enough, I didn't know that.
Also, reading a book on stream can get you DMCA just as well as watching a movie.
Yeah, that's crazy. I didn't know that. Oh, you know, the scepter of blood from an unknown creature. Yeah, that's probably good to drink. What? Oh. Well. Chimera, that'd be great, but I think it's mostly my 3 small kids. Yeah. I do like them a little bit more than the sickness, so we'll do this for now. But, you know, who knows? Okay, so when he disappears, he immediately does a 2-hit combo pretty much instantly. Okay. Time to pull out your real armor and axe? No, man, I'm playing like this now. Yeah, I don't want to OP through this game anymore. I'm kind of done. Beautiful. Anything else in here? What is this place? Weird. Huh. Whoa. Dude, it bothers me so much that armor clips through in first person. This armor's actually not that bad though. I think we're okay. Okay, I think we can work with this armor. Whoa, bro, what? Oh, we doing that? Hell yeah, dude. Oh my god. Done.
Oh, you're back. I tried following you, but the door shut right in front of my face. Almost on my nose, to be honest. Maybe I could go in now, but first, I'd rather you just tell me what happened in there.
I fought and killed a Fore-Dweller.
A Fore-Dweller? Ah, so it's just as I suspected. But why would a Fore-Dweller be in what's supposed to be the Temple of Meter?
It has something to do with the potion. What's beyond that door is the main ingredient.
Oh, I see now. According to the Volker legends, the first berserkers were born on the battlefield during the war with the Fore-Dwellers. Mater was supposed to lend them her anger and strength, but maybe the truth is far more visceral. Blood has power. The druids always knew that. And the blood of a Fore-Dweller must have been the purest weirdness, the purest intent. If you believed it could make you invincible, then that's exactly what it would do.
So it was a real Fore-Dweller I just fought?
Maybe, once. It could have been a captive, brought here by the Dalrita and hidden in the vault. But there's no way it survived for 600 years, being bled over and over again. Nothing could endure that. At least, I hope not. I think it's an apparition of the weirdness. Same with the blood. But with intent that strong, sustained for so long, it's probably indistinguishable from the real thing.
So we're drinking blood? That's disgusting.
War is disgusting. Blood, rot, viscera, it's all part of it. What happens in war is never pretty.
So there is no Mater?
Well, I can't say for certain. Although personally, I don't believe she's truly on Avalon. As for the potion, her wrath isn't really hers. It's born of the weirdness. That's why so many of the Volker still have its traces coursing through their veins. Once someone drinks the potion, it stays with them. But that much weirdness all at once for someone so unprepared? Well, it can't be good for them. No wonder other tribes thought they were madmen. And no wonder there are so few left.
Should we tell Angsvar?
You will do with this knowledge what you see fit. Angsvar and I, we've had our differences. I doubt he'd believe me. And honestly, I'm not brave enough to try to convince him. Now, I promised you a reward. I'll give you something he refused, but it might be of some use to you. I've managed to create a recipe for something similar to their potion. It's not as potent, but now that I know what it is, it's far less damaging to the body. Take it.
Dude.
You look like you've still got a long journey ahead of you.
Honestly, if I were the devs, I would definitely consider like having either him tell us you can go through the door, then go talk to Angsphere, or I would just make going through that door a part of the quest. I would probably, when you talk to this guy, he sends you into the door, and then you come out, and it says, take the idol to Angsphere. Because that's a really cool portion to just miss. And it's very easy to miss. Yeah. I would have totally missed it if it wasn't for you guys. He did say, he told us about the door, but then said you should show the totem. He said to show the totem to him, and I talked to him again and we couldn't, right? Is that what happened? I think so. Why did Angsphere refuse this potion?
The potion is sacred to the Volker.
Yeah. Oh, well,
what I've
whatever.
made isn't.
I would definitely make it mandatory.
He worried that instead of giving his tribe a new purpose, it would only hasten their decline. And I think he might have been right.
Thank you.
Don't mention it. It's been a pleasure meeting you.
You too,
I think
dude.
I'll stay here for a while and see how things unfold.
Have a good night, Pastory.
After that, I'll find another mystery to chase. Who knows? Maybe our paths will cross again, fellow traveler in the weirdness. In the meantime, try not to get into too much trouble. Unless it's something interesting.
Mater's Battle Rage. Decrease incoming damage by 20% for 30 seconds. Nice. Hell yeah. Guys, it has been an absolute pleasure. Thank you for joining me for another almost 2.5 hours in this awesome game. A lot of progress, a lot of good stuff. I'm out of here for now. I'm going to kick you over to Cohh currently, and then I'm going to be back probably in about 3.5, 4 hours. And we're probably going to get I used to say I'll probably be back for an hour or so this evening, but these Factorio evening streams, I think the shortest one so far has been 2.5 hours, and we did almost a 4-hour one. So, we'll be back tonight for Factorio. Let's just leave it at that. We'll be back tonight for Factorio. Okay, have a great one. Thanks for being here. Back soon, and I will see you guys a little bit later. Bye-bye.
Wall of good vibes.
Turtle! You got this! I believe in you! I don't think he made it.
Applause, please.
If your parents don't buy you a pointy stick, they don't love you. It's true. They can deny it on cider. Oh, you look a little parched there, fine sir. How about scrumpy cider? Sir. Yes, that's right. That Claymore.
It's true. They can deny it all they want. I can smell you.
Hi there.
You smell delicious.
think I taste delicious teeth.
Can I have a nibble?
Just a little.
Just a little. Oh, okay. I can smell you. Be the bush.
Here, bro, take this salty sausage. I'm gonna drop it for you.
I would love your sausage. Thank you so much.
There you go, brother. Enjoy.
I wonder if I could jam that thing up my butt. If I clear this out, could I do that, you think? Should probably try it. Yeah, we probably should. There's nothing else for science. I'm using his crotch for cover. Hopefully he has balls of steel. Go sip. That spilled all over me. Now I'm all wet. Oh no, my lid. Oh man. Dude, my lid wasn't on right. That's why I was spilling. One sec. I am actually super moist. I'll be right back. That means when he was, oh, so many testicles. You know you can stack backpacks in other backpacks, right? Oh, you can? No kidding. You know, that makes a lot of sense. It does. Okay, that's a green helmet. That should be... Wait, no. Is that a black helmet? We good? No, we're not good. Okay. Okay. We're not good, by the way. We're not good. Wow. That was pretty rough. And... dead. There's a thing there.
Yeah, it's incredible.
There's a thing there. Oh no. Oh no. Oh.
That's a blow to morale.
His friend died and he said that's a blow to morale. A screwdriver and a working LCD screen turns into a broken LCD screen. I can also just drop the shit. Okay, cool.